Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Citranite, and today we're going to be looking at another figure, yet again from the Earthrise line. That is right, we're going to be taking a look at Grapple, but before we get into this sexy buffoon, we have something else to grab. That is right. Oh dear, it's the box again. This is my literal favorite part of the toy. Alright, we got a nice Earthrise, Warfare Trilogy, Transformers, Takara Tomy, Generations, Hasbro, A+, that's right, you have to be A+, a bunch of Voyager class, Classic Voyager, blah 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 blah. Nice artwork of Grapple there. Absolutely beautiful. And then coming around on the back we got the product shots because product, yay. This is Transformers more than meets the eye. It's Ottawa Grapple, it's got stuff and functionality and no one cares. And then we got a bunch of stuff here, sold separately, subject to availability. It doesn't list any other products, so I don't know what it's saying, sold separately. And then on the side we have the artwork, as always, with more Earthrise and authentic Transformers. Okay. And on the bottom, here is your UPC code for all of your buying pleasures. Again, this guy is super common at Walmart, get him there. Alright, pushing the box aside. Nobody needs it. Let's go back, well, I need it. Let's go back to the sexy buffoon we have in here. And oh man, is this a sexy buffoon if I've ever seen one. This figure is absolutely insane. Come on, camera. Come on, there we go. This figure is absolutely insane. Now, I passed on Starscream. I looked at him, I said, it was just like a no. I don't really like Starscream, so I mean, I'm sorry. I like Starscream, but I have Siege Starscream and Siege Thundercracker. I don't have Skywarp, stupid Amazon exclusivity. It's fine now, I don't care. They're releasing Earthrise, Thundercracker, and Skywarp together in a 2-pack. But I have Thundercracker, I have Starscream, but I don't have Skywarp, so. But the reason I didn't get Starscream is because I have the Siege Starscream, and I'm pretty satisfied with the Siege Starscream. I don't want another Starscream. I'm going to get it because I want the full trio, but it just looks like any other Starscream, you know? It's just not worth it to me. So I passed on Starscream and got Grapple, and I'm so happy I did. I've been seeing a lot of positive feedback from this, and I'm sure there's positive feedback for Starscream. I just don't want Starscream right now. I'll get him in the future, in a couple of weeks maybe, who knows. But here we have the sexy buffoon of Grapple in his vehicle mode, and holy heck is this thing beautiful. Oh my gosh. It looks so gorgeous. And I have a few problems with it, which we'll get to in a minute, but just the level of detail on this is absolutely insane. That they put this much detail into a piece that's, you know, not really supposed to be anything other than an Inferno eventual recolor. A Grapple and Inferno are pretty great though. But this is a very small for its vehicle. If leaders were still what they are today, back in Power of the Primes and all those other things, hollow but big, he'd be a leader class, because holy crap, Voyager is not doing it for him. And Voyagers and leaders are the same thing nowadays, so, you know, it is what it is. But as for articulation for this vehicle mode, again, this can swivel all the way around, can go all the way back, and all the way forward. This thing can do the little flippy flip, and this can go in and out. As for accessories for this vehicle mode, he comes with this little claw thing, and it's just a standard claw with a 5mm port. So you know that means you can siege it up, and you can probably also make Grapple into pretty much anything you want with this thing. I wonder if he can actually stand like this. Oh, come on, go in. There we go. And there you have Grapple's vehicle mode standing like that. Here's both my hands. Yeah. So, he comes with the claw thing, which is pretty cool. And then he also comes with the gun here. And you can, it's got a few ports on the sides, obviously, so there's the gun. This side's hollow, of course. They're both hollow, so it's actually an all-around hollow gun, but it works because they're both the same. There's plugs all over this guy, so you can, you know, plug it anywhere you want. You can have it there if you want. But, you know, there's a plug there, and then same on the side. Actually, there's a plug there, which isn't even a screw hole, it's just a plug. Whoa. So, yeah. There you go. Pretty cool. Alrighty, as for size comparisons, let's pull out some figures here. Sorry, I'm using a new board. I like it. Here is Studio Series #1 Bumblebee, or if you have Clunker or Upgrade Bumblebee, you know who this guy is. The really annoying First Wave Studio Series guy. Yeah, that Bumblebee. I had him transformed, and I'm like, okay, we'll just put him out there. Here we have Siege Prowl. So you can see how they nicely scale together. It looks really good. Sorry I didn't do this for Bumblebee, but it's fine. It's all the same size. Here is Wheeljack. More stuff for you to look at. I really like Wheeljack still, but Grapple here doesn't quite take the cake from Wheeljack. Wheeljack still got the cake, but the vehicle mode is good. I'll give him that. And then we still got more comparisons. Here is Siege Brunt. Obviously, Brunt's a deluxe, so a lot clunkier. So, you get what you get with Brunt. Here's a standard NECA figure. Here is a little $1 Megatron. Here is Earthrise Astro Train. Didn't transform it. And here is Earthrise, not Earthrise, here is Siege Jetfire. I'll move up the camera for the actual size comparisons with those figures. I just kind of wanted to, say, hey, this is what it looks like in vehicle mode. But off to transformation. Oh, look, it's a ballerina. It's not quite the fat ballerina I was promised. I didn't even put Hound in this view. I even have the figure, and I didn't even put... Wow, I'm so trash. Alright, on to transformation. This is a really simple process here. You're going to take this off, and we're going to throw that to the side. Oh no, parts forming. Not really, because it's an accessory. Oh yeah, and then just flip that like that. Pull that in. Then you're going to want to flip that around and flip it like that. Next, you're going to want to come to the chest and flip the arms out in front and bring the body up. And he just got tall now, didn't he? Next up, you're going to want to grab onto the feet and pull. Now make sure when you're pulling, you do not lift up on this part right here, because that puts a lot of stress on this crane hand here, and it could potentially break the toy. So I learned that. I didn't learn that it could break the toy, but I saw. So you're gonna want to flip out the flip the heels in front and pull them back, and just pull them out to the side a little bit to unlock that ankle articulation. Let's move the camera up. Oh, camera. I'll move it up once we're done with the transformation. Alright, and then you're gonna, depending on your preference, you're gonna want to flip out the hands. I'm only going to flip out one, and you'll see why later. Next up, you're going to want to turn this entire assembly around and close that off and close this off. But before you lock it, make sure you grab the head box and flip it upside down like that, and then collapse everything onto the toy, collapse this, and then bring that down. And there we have Grapple. Alright, now that we're a bit higher up so we can actually see the toy, let's bring in the accessory, the claw. Now, you can choose wherever you want to put this claw. Any 5mm port will do, or you can put it on the back here if you unflip this and just put it back there. But my favorite personal place is the hand. And I believe that this is actually shown on the box art right there. So I've been using the wrong hand again. I've messed up. So, hold on, I'm just gonna transform this a tiny bit. There we go. There is Grapple. I like to put the claw on the hand so you can get a claw hand experience. Yay. So here we have Grapple. And this is a magnificent looking figure. Let's get in on that head sculpt. The head sculpt's a little it's pretty generic and boring. I would have preferred the black helmet that the G1 character had, but I will take this, orange helmet. It's fine. It's what you get. We have a beautiful Autobot logo blasted onto the front chest there, and then pretty much every transparent thing is done in this transparent blue, so the lights. And I believe this is all one transparent piece of plastic. And that's pretty scary. This is, I'm pretty sure this is all transparent plastic. So definitely be careful with that. And these are also painted. I have had paint chipping with this figure. Unlike a much more superior figure of Wheeljack, there's paint chipping on this. There is a risk. Coming down here, right around there, those joints do chip. So be warned about that. It's very possible to do it. I think a paint chip flicked off when I was transforming this into vehicle mode for the video. So yes, be very mindful of that. Also these shoulders. They do have the ability to paint chip, and as you can see, they have been chipping. So be extra careful with your figures here. I've been playing with this maybe once or twice and they've already chipped. I'm not the, not the gentlest, but I'm definitely not, hitting figures. I just did, oops, I'm sorry, Prowl, with your freaking weak knees. What a joke. Sorry, it was a reference to how I hate Prowl so much. Not the character, the toy. I don't usually hit figures like that. That's kind of not okay. Yeah, it's got some gorgeous detail. Most of it is just transformed over from the vehicle mode, but it all looks absolutely epic. The hands are typical sculpts, pretty much in the same with every Earthrise figure that I have. And that head sculpt is just okay. Chest looks good. Everything on this figure just looks pretty much good. I love the tire heels. Oh, no, or not heels, but like upper foot. They look absolutely great, and I love these little cheeky cargo bays on his legs. Everything on this figure is masterfully crafted. I love these. I wish they were painted silver. I know you can easily do that, but I'm not one to really customize my figures unless I feel absolutely necessary. He's got 3 little black stripes on there and black stripes there. These transfer over from the vehicle mode, but make it look absolutely awesome. Again, my only complaint is the head. It should have been black. But enough about that stupid G1 purist stuff. And I'm not even a G1 purist. My favorite Shockwave is animated or Prime. Yeah, boom. G1 purist here. I like animated Megatron the best. Oh no, ooh ah. I like Transformers Cyberverse Prime the best. Ooh ah, no. Yeah, I have a lot of different opinions. So, pretty standard articulation. You have a full 360. And in and out, again, be wary of that joint there. The elbow can bend that far and bend out that far. You do get a butterfly joint that goes backwards from the transformation. And the hand can curl in, or curl out more accurately, due to the, well, it can curl in if you have it the other way, due to transformation, as well as this hand gimmick. Same on the other side. He has a waist rotation and no crunch, but you can, get him to kind of crunch if you really believe he's crunching. His head is pretty stupid. There's a swivel here, and that's about it. He can go kind of up and kind of down. If you really want him to look left or right, yeah, there's no helping you there. He's got a big bucket around his head. He's not going to look anywhere but forward. This is just one of the many problems of the design, not the toy. As for leg articulation, they can go back that far, with a slight outward, but if you move the crane, they can go straight back and straight forward. They can go out that far, which, yes, means he can do the full spread. That is absolutely amazing. And with this ankle articulation, he can almost kind of stand while doing it. He is literally that posable. It is insane. It's absolutely insane. Alright, and then leg articulation. Ankles can go that far, and can go back that far. Foot does give you a slight foot forward, so you can get those foot animations in, if you love stop motion. This is an overall fantastic figure. And if you really want to, you can also bring this over the head. Turn it around, and bam! I don't know why you'd want this, but hey, you can have it. That is what the best thing about Transformers toys are, is sometimes, even if you shouldn't, you can still have it. This is an absolutely amazing figure. But there's an accessory, the gun. You can plug it into the hand, either or, it doesn't matter, or plug it into one of the tabs. And yes, he does have a ton of 5mm port tabs. One here, one here, one here. He also has the blast effect tabs. One here, one here, one here. There's quite a lot. One here. There's definitely quite a lot of options to make this guy look like he's absolutely duking it out in battle. One thing I will complain about, though, is there is no way to make him have the hose hand, which he has here. Hasbro, why? I mean, I guess you can kind of do this if you really wanted. You know, kind of hose hand. Yeah. Sorry, sometimes I look through the camera just to make sure. And then when I look through the camera, it's awkward. Oh, come on. Hold on, let me put this in there. Come on. That doesn't even work. You can't even get him to hold the gun like that. That is very disappointing. And now looking at the gun, yeah, you can't split it apart or anything. You do not have a hose. And while you can just rip off Shockwave's hand, that is mean, and don't do that. But overall, this is a fantastic figure, and I 100% recommend you get this guy. But before we even end the video, we have size comparisons. Let's put that back there and lean the camera up all the way, because we've got some big beefy boys. Here is Siege Brunt. I mean, still in vehicle mode. Here is Bumblebee, still in vehicle mode. Here is Wheeljack, my previous review. And if you have not seen it, definitely go check it out. Because a lot of improvements have been made in this video to give you an actual viewing experience. Wheeljack was very crappy lighting and just very crappy overall. I hope this is better. And even though I like Wheeljack better, they still look pretty good together and scale really well. Here is my destroyed, mangled Prowl. I'm kidding. He's perfectly fine. There's Prowl. Here's a standard NECA figure. Yeah. What else we got here? Here is Siege Astro Train. Looks pretty good together. Definitely feel like they could fight. Except this is $50 and this is $30. Hasbro, what the fuck? Oh no, Grapple, come back. Oh no. Okay. Here's that tiny little Megatron again. Scales perfectly. And then finally, here is Jetfire. Yeah, I like this scaling. And then one last one, that's right, bringing you on the surprise Fat Ballerina. Oh yeah, here we go. There's Sound and Grapple together. I don't know why you wanted this, but Fat Ballerina. And that is pretty much it. All I have to say for this guy. He looks cool, and that's really what he's trying to do. He's not trying to be some mucho macho guy. He's literally just trying to be cool. Well, I'm pretty sure is he the artist? I'm not sure if he's the artist one. All I know is, I'll figure it out later when I look him up on Wikipedia. But yeah, there you go. There's Grapple. And I absolutely love this, and I cannot wait for the Inferno repaint, because holy heck is that going to look good. This has been Citranite, and I 100% recommend this figure. If you missed it before, UPC code, just so you can get your hands on this guy. Because if you miss this guy, oh man, you better be sorry. This is 100% worth the pickup. If not now, then definitely when the Inferno repaint comes out. Why would you want to Grapple without Inferno, or Inferno without Grapple? They're like two peas in a pod. Peanut butter and jelly, the sound wave to the shock wave, you need them together. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.